Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Dwarf Fortress Let's Play episode 15 of 40.15. I am DD Smith, and I'm bringing you obviously this Let's Play. Now, I did do probably about a half-hour recording, and it didn't properly record, so we have skipped time a fair amount, and got over a pretty severe crisis I had, which was alcohol. Basically, this lake was obviously frozen, as you saw in the last episode, which is now unfrozen. That sorted itself out. And I'd actually ran out of alcohol, so I've had probably about 10 to 15 people die through dehydration. Consequently, we've had to expand the graves, so that's great. They were built out, so we expanded all of these. The first layer is all full. As is this layer here. So there's a lot of deaths there was. Yeah. So I'd also changed the material setup for this. So thanks to Johannes, he showed us obviously how to do it. I didn't realize you could do it in this, but you do B. So if I was going to build a coffer, I'd be B and then H. But instead of obviously waiting until I got stocks, put it into P, planning mode, Shift P, and then select the material of stone. So you go to stone and then Shift Enter and select which one you want, and literally slap them all down like you would basically as though you're using Quick Fort. So it's probably part of that add-on. I'm not sure if it's a vanilla Dwarf Fortress thing, but nonetheless you can see it's actually worked out very well. It's populated all the bedrooms. Just need to figure out how many bedrooms I do have. 12, so what's that, 70, 84 bedrooms, and I currently have, well, 105 dwarves, so clearly we need more bedrooms. I think I'm going to place them, I was going to go up, but I think I might just go literally like expand that way. I think I might expand downwards, maybe. Yeah, I think that's the plan. I don't know why I chose 7. I think it was just what fit at the time. 7. Yeah. Wait, no, I don't want to do it like that. Fuck that. This. And I don't want to do it like that either. That. 1, 2, 7. There we go. I'm gonna whack them down here. You can do bedrooms how the hell you like. Honestly, if you look on the Dwarf Wiki, there's a whole shitload of different ways to do like the most efficient bedrooms, etc. I used to actually follow one of the methods, but since vampires came in, it made it so you didn't really want to have doors on each of the bedrooms, stuff like that. So I just changed the way I was doing it. That's the reason I changed to just the straight, easy. And they only need so much space. They don't need like loads of space. And if you give them too much space, the nobles actually get jealous that their bedrooms are not as good as like a normal dwarf's bedroom. So you got it's a tricky balance. Anyway, I digress. The area is set up. We do have decent charcoal now. I've actually dug out this entire section, so once they've finished doing that, I can dig out the next bit. I believe the charcoal is at 125 now. There's quite a lot there. So that's 125, is it? That's never 125. I reckoned it was. I'll take its word. It stopped and said the stock level was 125. Clothes industry is still going strong. I planted another load of plum permits here, and I've also put another section of furniture. So the main problem where it all fucked up is because I'd only got these two things, which was pretty much risky in the first place. But the fact was I was only taking from this stockpile. I'd built this stockpile. This is where everything was getting put in, the rock pots, etc. So suddenly I had no barrels and rock pots, and it was like, well, I can't produce because there's no barrels and rock pots. Also, ran out of plum permits. So suddenly there was a right disaster going on. So in actual fact, to the point that I want to make sure this really doesn't happen ever again. Why did you just do that? Why did you just do that? I know. Go in there. There. Awesome. So that's going to be another plant area anyway. Right. So we'll carry on with that. What else happened? This has finally sorted itself out. So I'm letting this fill out to 7s, and then we're going to let it through. Yeah, and then we're going to pump it through, and that'll fill out that in time. Also, I've just built a floor over this, so hopefully that part won't freeze once I lock it up, and I've just put a flood hatch over there. Archery has been set up. We've placed all these in here now. We've got them shooting from right to left because that's the direction they're going to be firing. So you just need to change that with WASD just to make sure it's shooting in the right direction. And you can see the walls over the top of it now. We're going to continue and build this wall out. So if I whack a wall there of all the autoclass, and we can also place the floor up above as well once that gets done. Right, we can whack a door in there. We go up to the next level. This is going to be the Archer's Barracks, and then of course the top is going to be covered off as well. And eventually I'm going to move these animals outside somewhere. I'll just set up a wall area around here, and I'm going to build the towers over here. Two tower here and here, I think. That's the next plan. So, apologies for that. Didn't really want it to fuck up. Kind of annoyed me. Basically what was happening is everything else was recorded. I was recorded. My camera was recorded. Dwarf Therapist recorded. But the actual game was just froze on that. So every time I was going down, talking about stuff down here, it was just froze on that screen there. So yeah, that's clearly, obviously a fucked up episode. Which kind of annoyed me. Right. So, let's move on anyway. This is now going to be cloth, and I want to build cloaks. So we're going to have cloaks, we're going to put them on repeat. We're going to start getting prepared for, obviously we want it to be pigtail. Fiber. And we're going to set a range of 100 to 125. Because we obviously want a load of those. And we also want a load of hoods, capes, cloaks and hoods. That's the ones we have shitloads of. Set a workflow job for that. Of plant, pigtail fiber. Set the range. Again, I want 100 to 125 because I wear 6 of each one on my outfits. And I guess I could build some mittens. Yeah, let's get mittens out there. On that, I don't need that many of those. I do still need it to be of pigtail fiber. The range 60 and create. So that'll be those set out. I need to keep my eye on when things like that fuck up. My bone carver actually died. Why does it say bone bolts twice? Don't need 2 repeat jobs there. I don't know why it's got 2 of them on. Unless it shuffles from this one. Somebody takes over that. I don't know. Right, this dude's on... Why is smelt magnetite gone onto a... Is it because the... Yeah, it's because it's hit 64 bars, so that's okay. That's okay. That's kind of how I wanted it anyway.
Another dwarf has got an idea.
Shit, has that another one died? No, okay.
Alright,
we've got a child withdrawn from society. This means that child will actually become a legendary something. Just claim the workshop.
Give me the workshop. Give it to me. Give it to
Rock.
me.
Okay.
So 5 seems to be okay. Dwarven child growing up. Yeah, this guy's going to become a legendary, whatever he's doing. Leather.
Sir, he can't
Yeah, it
do
looks
that
like he's
there.
okay at the moment. Cannot produce wood barrel. Why can I not produce wood barrel? Have I run out of wood? Oh. Why is that saying it could not produce barrel? I don't want to produce any wood barrels. Where is it trying to produce the wood barrel? Can't produce wood barrel. Ah, because I've actually removed it. Right, that's why. Let's go into here. That's why it's saying it can't do it, because I've actually stopped it because I'm doing rock pot, so I just need to actually remove it from here, which is there. Barrel, delete. Yes, delete. Excuse me. Right, let's get the metal industry set up. That's the plan. That was the overall goal of this, wasn't it? Which was to get this going. So, armor. We want the armor to go piling in. We're going to have the smelt area. We'll have a pile there. And we'll have a pile there. And we're going to put a pile here. Then we're going to have one there. Right, I wonder if I can... Right, this is... Maybe... Is this being too fancy? Is this going to work? I'm going to have one there. So, right, okay, let's see if this can work. Obviously, we want to get rid of the bins. So, for this, we want armor. This wants to be only the top quality stuff. So, this only wants to be masterwork and artifact, of course. Armor. Do I want anything but metal? No. Answer to that. Don't want any of that. I only want metal. Yeah, I don't want wood or leather or anything like that, because this is like the smelt area. And this one needs to be no bins and barrels. Settings again. Everything goes in here. Everything goes in there. That's fine, because this is the whole point. This is going to be taking this take from there. On here, be everything but. Oh, I didn't remove the quality, did I, from that one? Everything but these two. Core quality, total quality. Those two. So we want the shit to go into there. Let's get rid of the bins and barrels. Let's go back into this one. Didn't remove other materials. I'll get rid of that. I think I've only... So, that's how that's going to work. And this will be set to melt. Right, okay. I think that's going to work. Just stop there. And this is going to go off to the east. Variety, rock salt block will do. And why are you doing this? Truck stop there. This one's going to face to the west. Again, we'll make it out of a rock salt block. Right. Get those two set up. Right. That will give... Actually, it doesn't need to give, it's just set to melt. It doesn't need to give anywhere. So, one stop setup. Let's do that. That setup there will be, we'll name it to wearable. No, usable. Good armor. I could actually set this to weapons as well. Yeah, good armor and weapons. We'll set a stop. We'll go into it, remove those. We'll define it. We'll enable armor of. Get rid of that. Game. We only want masterwork or artifacts, so we want the best. And we'll actually put weapons in here as well. Trap components is fine as well. Don't want stone. Don't want that game. We want it only the best.
Why would you just...
There. Fine. And it's going to take from there. Okay, that's that one set up. And then once this gets built in, I just need to change this to accept weapons. So again, we only want it of the very best quality. Remove that, that's all fine. We just need to go in here and again, enable that, so it's only those. Can you understand what I'm doing here? I'm basically trying to make it so only the very best goes into this stockpile here, this quantum stockpile, and that's where the army will collect the stuff from. And in here is where the shit will go, which will all get melted down. So we obviously only want to get rid of the shit. Then get rid of those because we can't melt that. We only want metal, and everything else is good. So basically we only want masterwork stuff going into there. So once this next gets built, he should hopefully carry on building soon. He's still going strong. Just need another block to go in here so we can carry on building. He's begun his construction. Wonderful. Come on, build this next block out. Okay, he's just brought a weapon there, a steel crossbow, which is actually going to get melted. Right. To be fair, it's not built of the highest quality, so come on, build a block and build this stop. I haven't actually, if I go to that, I haven't actually told it to put a cart on, have I? Minecart, there we go. I'm waiting for this to get built out. There we go. So the block goes on there. Otherwise, the minecart will get placed on it without being set. So new stop. Name it to melt armor and weapons. Set that to a stop. Again, remove all that. Claim it from there. Set this up. That's that. Again, move the shit, and this time we only do want to get rid of those two. So basically anything but masterwork will go in there. Get rid of the other materials, and again anything but masterwork, that will go in there. So basically now we are going to smelt everything down. Set the minecart, boom, done. Minecarts will get brought in there, and that should be 2 melting areas set up. First thing though I want to do is, before I do anything else, is get a second forge built. And to do that we need a metalsmith. I don't actually have. I'm going to have the same guy, just do it all. We have a weapon dude. I don't have an armor dude, but choosing this guy, he seems to be the best around. Right. And commit. So in that case, let's build a forge, a new forge in here, which would be, I think furniture is classed as an iron forge. I don't know where the fuck it is actually. Furniture then. Other objects. Yeah, there we go. Iron anvil. So this dude will hopefully come along. I did commit it, didn't I? Yep. He'll come along, make the iron forge, and we can build that. Bearing in mind he's a shit dwarf. Drinks are still going. That's good. So it was funny. It's a shame that you guys can see it. Like as soon as, because there were so many of my dwarfs that were thirsty, the second this all melted, literally all the dwarves ran to the water. It was just like surrounded the water's edge. Quite funny.
An artifact has been completed.
Ah, he's built a lovely cabinet.
For years to come
Beautiful.
upon our walls.
Actually not bad. Not bad cabinet overall. Naked mole, dog leather. Nice. Images of a naked mole dog. Right, well, as soon as I see the anvil come into this furniture stockpile, we can build the new one, and I'm going to get things underway, and then we'll start training up our armor smith. Right, rock blocks production has been stopped, which tells me that this must be very much ready to go. So if I was to say whack out a ton there, rock salt floor, shit, you can tell the difference in floors, can't you? Look at that, you can see that that's... Fuck, you can tell that's a rock salt floor and that's an east floor. Fuck, it's a different colour. Thought it would be, because rock salt's white, and... bollocks. Oh well. Oh well. Can't be helped. So it's all we've got available. Not going to be that pedantic about it all. Right. Because, again, we put it in planning mode and we've told it material wood, I can actually just tell it to whack all of these. Here. This is where I really need to be using quick fort. I really could do with setting that up. Just to say, bang, bedroom section. Would solve me basically going through, doing the same again because I've got planning mode on. I've told it to do any material of stone for coffer. I'm going to put the chest in there. As soon as it's built, as soon as it's ready. I don't need to select the material, don't need to do anything. Well, the material is already set to stone, so it's just going to... don't need to select the thing, which gets around obviously having the bags there. Again, we're going to do it for containers. Whoops. I changed something there. Okay, I did it automatic. Yeah. When you're doing large sections, this gets quite annoying. Anyway, that's all set. Right, these clearly need making bedrooms. Everything else was done, I think. Bedroom. That's all we've got to do is remember to go back over them and remember to assign them back to bedrooms. Now that they're done. So, up to this is still filling out. Once that gets up to like 7, so I'm probably going to open it up and start pumping. Pump it. Boo doo doo boo. What is going on with that? I don't know. I don't know what has happened there. So we are, by all intents and purposes, safe. Why can you not reach? Probably just some sort of problem with a stone block being in the way. That's fine.
Right, you think I can do this?
All the bags built. Mechanisms built. The clothing is well underway. That there, and now that that's all dug out, and they are getting all the nieces getting picked up there. You can see the dudes coming in with the carts. That's the three collectors for that. We've built the forge, I think. Can I see a forge in here? I'm going to assume that he's built the forge. I can't see the forge itself. I'm going to hope that he's built the forge. I can see the guy is not there anymore and the forge job is gone, so let's build another workshop, a metal forge. Yeah, there we go. Iron anvil. Rock salt block will do. Right, so this job will be to create armor of the iron variety, and we're going to do training. So I think the best thing to train on, there was ironically melt. Melt, I think I want to look at. Melt, yes. There is, ironically, if you look at on Dwarf Fortress Wiki, you'll see there's actually some items that give more iron back than get cost to create. So it's basically a way of generating iron, which is kind of cheesy, but you know, if you want to train your dwarf up, that's probably the best way to go. So basically the best one is leggings, gives 150% stack back, I think, if you were doing armor. I think there's various weapons as well, so if you wanted to do weapons and smelt them back as well, so for example you'd probably do giant axe blades or enormous corkscrews, stuff like that. You can melt them back until you get thing, which is actually pretty good for training, again, a weaponsmith, an armor smith. I'm not sure what you can do to train the metal crafter. I don't think there's any way. Yeah, there's nothing that. Oh, furniture's probably the best. Buckets, yeah, it looks like buckets, so if you did the same with buckets, I guess. Chains looks like the same. Coins is probably the best, but like that's using metal crafter, but we're not getting to that stage yet. We're not near there yet. So what we're going to do for now is use leggings. So we are going to train leggings, and that's what's going to get us to our top. You know what? I'm not going to do leggings. I want to do something that I'm actually going to use, which I'd use greaves normally, wouldn't I, rather than leggings? No, I'm going to do leggings. The guy needs to fucking get up there anyway, so I'm just going to leave that on repeat at the moment. I'm not going to set it as a workshop profile task or anything like that. So we have actually only got one blacksmith, so it's this guy here that's going to start it, and we basically need to just leave him. And he needs to just work and work and work, because we want him to get, obviously, start creating masterwork stuff. So as soon as we start seeing masterwork coming through, that's when we can probably change him over to, say, greaves or whatever else we want to make him use. Okay, so these dudes are still pretty busy. I can see that there is animals in there, which means probably haven't looked since that last. Yeah, look, there's fucking stuff in here. All needs putting into there. There's a whole load of shit. So that tells me I didn't look at the last migrant wave, which we can have a peek at now. Good God, we're up to what? 120 population. That's actually should be my max population. Still not got a great deal on these. Oh yeah, I lost my main woodcutter, which is a bit of a problem. Again, these were people dying to dehydration during the episode that died on me. Okay, yeah, we can see we've got a bunch of shitters coming in. I've lost some hunters. You can see I'm down to 6 hunters. I had like 8 or 9 at one point, which is kind of fucked up because that's what my army was going to be made of. But okay, I could do with getting that water up and running ASAP. That should be my main priority now. Woodburn is okay. Plant gatherer, not using you anyway. Processing, brewing, cooking, milking. Yeah, we got some more shit come through, to be honest. Butchery, training, leatherwork, bone carving, fishing, fish dissection. Really good fish dissection. Game, we didn't get anything for the actual usefulness. I've been really fucked by that. This whole game, I haven't got anything good for that. Shearing don't need, spinning don't need. Weaving I do. I'm not spinning, am I? No. It's the weaving that I'm doing. Clothes, dyeing, extraction. Feeling that clothes dyeing is like paused. For some reason I feel that's what's happened. Look at this. Status. Dye powder. Simple die. It's at 32. Yeah. So you're suspended for some fucking reason. Those ones should never be. Oh, those are suspended because there's no fucking no thread there. That's why that's suspended. That's pretty straightforward task. You can be plump helmets. Should I start doing cave wheat? B cave wheat. Plump helmets. I have got cave wheat. I'm sure in seed stocks. I think it was sweet pods and cave wheat with the other ones I had. Yeah, there we go. Ah, that's plump helmets. They're going to plant there anyway. Right, so yeah, this dude's got bags. He needs to go get a bag every time, doesn't he? Yeah. But he's doing it. Not produced, picked out off. That's because obviously it is missing. Alright. It's going well, so I think once the floor is being built. Salt blocks. These blocks. That's going to carry on getting built. I'm going to whack the fortifications down as soon as I get a wall. I'm going to floor out that whole area so the barracks can be built underneath. Wall around here, fortifications all around the edge. Done. And then our tiny fortress is done. Then we can start expanding it. So I want to stick the small and then get bigger as we go on. This is starting to fill out. And I think I'm going to start my miners digging down here. I'm going to start expanding out that. And I haven't got too many miners. There's only a few legendary guys left because I lost a few to the great drought that you guys never saw, sadly. Anyway, I'm going to leave the episode there, and by the time I come back, this should all be built out, and hopefully I'm waiting for this water to fill out here. And I'll be seeing you soon. Thanks for watching, guys. Back next episode soon.